Hi, Chris. How are you?
Oh, bit of heartburn there, Rob.
Oh,
Oh dear, quite burny.
good dinner?
Yeah, lovely dinner tonight.
Spicy?
No.
What'd you have?
We had potatoes and mashed carrots and peas and a vegan pie.
Wow.
It's all very nice.
Very hearty.
Very hard. Well, we kind of do seasonal food around this time of year. Although I did find a nice vegan Chinese in Bangor, which is stunning, called Camille. Absolutely incredible.
Oh, yeah?
Absolutely incredible.
Is there a plug for Camille? Should we put the link in the description?
Yeah, we should actually. The food was it was dear. It was £30 for 2 meals, but it was really, 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 really nice. As nice as I've had.
Well, that's nice.
Yeah.
I haven't had a takeaway in years.
You haven't?
Wow, that's not right. I mean, I've had obviously takeaways on jobs, but Olivia and I haven't had a takeaway. Yeah, it would be years.
You need to get a takeaway.
Wow, we can't.
Why?
Diet's too restrictive. So.
What do you mean? You can get a fully vegan meal.
No, we're beyond vegan. We're nightshade free, non-processed, whole food, GMO free.
Are those guns in the attic still stored well, or are they? Old Waco. Waco Rob. I'm going to call you Waco Rob from now on.
I'm wearing my hat. I'm wearing my cowboy hat.
Well, I'm wearing my baseball cap. Maybe we should start the church to Chris and Rob.
All right.
Many stories have you, Robert?
I got three.
Thank God, because all I've got this week is, well, it's not all I've got, but I'm seeking advice.
Okay.
Not just for me, for the people.
I'll plow through my three then we can talk.
No, yeah, we'll do one and then we can intersperse. I don't want to bore people with my inability to know things.
You know things.
Do you think so? I'm having an existentialist crisis, Rob.
Mm-hmm.
I know, and it's big. It's big and it's looming. I need to sort it out. There you go.
Well, my first story, Chris,
Yes.
is about Disaster Girl.
Who's that? Margaret Thatcher?
Disaster Girl. What's that?
Margaret Thatcher.
No. Disaster Girl was a meme in the United States.
Mm-hmm.
It was a little girl who was cropped really tightly, from her head to maybe mid-chest. And she was standing in front of a house burning in the background.
Oh, Jesus.
And she had a little smirk on her face.
Oh, dear.
Yeah. Well, she's now 21.
Mm-hmm.
And as we spoke about a couple of weeks ago, NFTs, she just got a cool $430K for an NFT of her image standing in front of that fire.
No.
Yep.
I was a butcher.
She paid for college, dude.
I was a butcher. Once. I wonder if there's any NFTs there. Do you think there is?
I don't know.
It'd be more like £46.50. Wouldn't be that. We wouldn't be into the.
So how's this for a segue, though? So I was online checking my infringements today.
Yeah.
And the top infringement I have right now is somebody has taken one of my images of two kayakers in the Liffey in Dublin, paddling in Dublin, and used it for an NFT.
No.
As part of a big NFT.
No.
No word of a lie.
Much did you get?
I don't know. Don't know. He's taken the image and he's posterized it, and he's added along. So my image is one of, I think, maybe 9 images within this one block.
Yeah.
So we'll see. Coming up against NFTs now.
Gosh.
It's a whole new world.
Well, how do you go about that? Just chase them?
Chase the creator.
Why would they have done that?
I mean, I have the creator's name, so it's tracking him down, finding an actual contact.
And when did this happen?
This happened today.
No, but when did they use the piece?
Oh, I don't know. I don't know when it was originally published. But
In where?
I mean, my image is from 2014.
Gosh. But surely, how would they get the high res?
From my client. Which you can go onto their website.
Right. So it's not
create a fake account name and everything, and say that you're not who you actually are.
Yeah.
And then you can download high-res images and say that you're part of tourism and travel.
Crikey, somebody's in trouble. That system needs to be looked at.
Yes, we've spoken about it
today.
No, I've spoken to them about it in the past. I've spoken to several different agencies about it.
Well, because if they're getting it from he could say he's getting it. Maybe somebody give it to him from that source. And then in which case you're in a different ballgame altogether.
What do you mean, sorry? That somebody from my client gave it to him directly?
Sold it, yeah.
No,
didn't happen.
No, they wouldn't sell it, because then they would be liable, like entirely liable.
Okay.
And that would be, that would be getting into, they wouldn't do that.
Would you think you got £400,000? Is that what you're saying to me?
No.
10.
It hasn't sold. It's out there for sale right now. So whether this guy, I haven't researched this, it just happened today. So whether this guy is an actual legitimate artist and he's been selling NFTs and he's making money from it, I don't know. But if he is, obviously there is a claim there.
Gosh. I love it.
Isn't that hilarious?
Well, it's hilarious because he's obviously a silly Billy. Does he not know how people can search for this stuff? Do people know how to search for this, Rob? Tell the average Joe how to search for your images.
Well, the easiest way is to do a reverse Google image search. So if you go into Google and you go, there's usually, I think up on the top right, there might be a camera icon. Or under a pull-down menu, there's a camera icon. Otherwise, you can go Google image search within Google. And it'll allow you either to enter a URL or to upload an image to Google. And within seconds, it will search the internet for that image.
That's great.
So that's the easiest way.
That's great
to
fun.
do it yourself.
That's great. But
I mean, that's what I used to do. On Friday nights, once a month, I would just gather up my popular images, and I would just Google image search them and just see who's using them and stuff. And then me personally, I would do either a DCMA takedown notice if it was a blogger or Pinterest or anything like that. And if it was an actual commercial client or anybody who might be making money, I would send them an invoice.
Elon Musk.
I haven't had Tesla do anything yet, but
that'd be nice.
Yeah, I know it.
That's what you want. You want Tesla to do it? Wouldn't you?
What's your first story, dude?
Mine isn't a story, Rob. Mine is. Oh, there's my mic gone. Mine is a. I'm seeking advice. What do you think of that?
Are you seeking that from the public, or are you seeking that from me?
Well, from you, of course. Font of all knowledge, all-seeing sage.
Oh yeah.
Right. So, I'm going to buy another body. Okay. We've had this conversation slightly before.
But what's your budget?
Well, that's the thing, Rob.
That is the thing. That's the first question.
Well, I suppose we could stretch to 3, or close to 3. I'd say 3. Okay. But I don't really want to stretch to 3. I think.
Okay, so let's say it's 3.
Okay, let's say it's 3.
Or let's say it's 2,700 and you have an extra 10% to play with.
Yeah, that's okay.
Anytime you buy anything big like that, you should always budget yourself low,
and then
give yourself an extra 10% to spend
okay.
to spend on it.
So
So you got $3,000 or 2,700.
Yeah.
What do you need it to do for you?
Well, this is the thing, Rob. It's obviously a second body, but it's also, for doing specials and for doing iconic images on set. So I'm looking for something that's got more than 24, whatever it is. The A9, pardon me, the A9 II.
Are you yawning, Chris?
I am, Rob, you've no idea. I could be in bed right now.
Last you were eating jerky.
I know, and I'm yawning. That's where I'm at. I'm a young jerky. Right, so what is the A9 has got the 24.2 megapixel, right?
Yep.
And the A7R.
Why do you need high res?
Well,
and who has asked you for high res, and what?
Nobody has asked me.
Res?
Nobody has asked me for high res, but I've been. Patrick, don't be going into mum now. Go to bed. I've been reading up about it. I've been researching it, and for these, for some of the shoots, I'm anticipating being asked to do. High res is definitely the way forward. Definitely the way forward. Now, we know the downside of that is when it comes to crunching megapixels and doing all your stuff, your processing, your editing and everything else.
And low light capability.
It's going to be problematic. And the thing is, I gravitate towards low light, as you know. I love it. It's kind of where I'm at. So, therefore, to get another A9, the A9 II is what, 3,000 something. Okay. I experienced my first banding issues this week.
Oh yeah.
One image had banding, the next image shot in the same room had no, and I hadn't changed the shutter speed. What do you think of that? Both identical.
Must have been the lighting then. Something changed in the lighting.
Well, I don't know. I don't understand it. I'm going to have to figure it out. But the A9 II, of course, you can dial in. And you can negate that a bit and feel a bit more comfortable. But we're then into going and taking test images, coming out, putting them onto your Mac, having a look at them, seeing what the crack is, all of that sort of stuff. It's just a minefield, Rob, isn't it? Isn't it a minefield?
Yeah, kind of.
Well, you get kind of excited by this stuff. I don't get excited. It just makes my earlobes sweat. I'm not good at this. I'm not good at trying to retain information that I'm not overly interested in with regards to. I just like making the work. I don't really care how it works making the work. Do you know what I mean? But I would find out from your clients. I would ask, do your own little personal survey, and just see what they would require for gallery work. Yeah. For high res work. Yeah.
And if they say we're happy with 24 megapixels, then I would just leave it at that. I really would.
And I mean, how much is the low light affected with the
with the R3?
Yeah. Well, they are.
R3 is 42 megapixels, and the R4 is
60 something. Yeah.
Yeah.
So you're restricting yourself wildly with low light then.
Yeah, I mean, you're bunching those pixels in tighter and tighter.
Yeah.
And, they'll overheat as you're taking pictures, and, you're going to get more noise. So, that's why the S3 is a 12 megapixel camera. The pixels are spaced farther apart, better cooling.
Yeah.
It's better for low light, better gathering.
What did you say, S3?
The A7S3.
Is it a nice camera?
12 megapixels.
Is it? It's very low.
Yeah, it's great. It's 12 megapixels.
I know, that's
but
the problem.
It's the low light champion. It's undisputed low light champion.
But 12, you're sacrificing a lot there.
Depends on what you're using it for, dude. It really does. I mean, 24 megapixels is enough for 99% of the jobs.
No,
and I do.
Absolutely. And
I'm telling you.
Yeah.
I had a Pentax 645Z medium format digital camera, which shot 50 megapixels.
Yeah.
And it was only ever really needed for trade show booth printing.
Yeah,
That's the only time I ever saw the benefit to it.
Yeah.
Everything else I would shoot on 24 megapixels, no problem.
Not 12 though.
I mean, I've done lots of work at 12 megapixels. Lots of
Jesus. Yeah, of course.
But yes,
in the olden days.
Yeah, I mean, right now, I think there's a turning point. The A7 IV is going to come out anytime now. And, it'll have the new menu system. It'll probably have a flip out screen.
Yeah.
It'll probably be 24 megapixels minimum, if not a tiny bit more. But the low light's going to be better and the autofocus will be better.
Yeah.
So, I mean, it's up to you.
But
if you don't need to buy anything.
How much will it be?
That'll probably be $2,500.
Yeah, see, it could. But then you don't know when it's coming out. It could be Christmas.
No, there's lots of stuff flying around right now. I think it's going to come out. I think it's going to come out in the next month or two.
Really?
Easily. Yeah.
I need one obviously for a backup as well. So yeah, it's the food for thought, Rob, isn't it? Food for thought. But that's what I've been spending my whole time doing, just flicking between, looking at, asking people. There's that nice Facebook group with the stills guys. Loads of guys on Instagram.
I like to get a used A9 II, if you could find one.
Yeah. Well, you can get it new. You can get it new on Panama's for cheaper than you could buy, MPB, second hand.
Oh, of course. Yeah, sure.
Yeah. With British warranty and all that sort of stuff. But it's still there. It's still 332. It's expensive.
Yeah, I mean it's up to you, dude. I mean, I would hold out until you actually need to buy one.
Well, I kind of do need to buy one.
And what's that?
I kind of do need to buy one. Like
have you been asked for it?
Yeah. Well, how would you feel going on to a job with one camera? Pretty nervous.
Well, you can always borrow one if you ever feel like.
No, I know that, of course.
The other thing is just to rent one for, if you have a gallery shoot coming up, just rent one from Lens Pimp or something for 3 days.
Well, I've looked at that, but the other thing as well, the A9 is 2,290, and I've been pretty pleased with its performance overall. Low light capabilities is brilliant. It works well for me. So I'll see. I've been really pondering with the A9 and not bothering with the A9 II. I think. Yeah, well, anyway. Rob, what's your next story?
My next story, Chris. Let me just take a peek at my cheat notes here.
Oh, Rob? Right, no, can't remember it. Oh, dear. Oh, you've forgotten?
Something that came up a couple weeks ago, and I totally forgot about it, unfortunately. June Newton.
Who's that?
Helmut's wife.
Okay.
Passed away at 97.
Jeez.
97, dude.
Yeah, wow.
Yeah, and she was a portrait photographer in her own right.
Yeah.
Actress, model,
yeah.
all that kind of stuff.
Yeah,
97.
97.
97.
Would you want to go to your 97, Rob? Really?
Oh yeah.
Huh?
Hell yeah. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. For sure. You watch me.
Really?
Absolutely.
You big cantankerous old shit at 97.
And I'm not going to drive my Land Rover into the chateau either.
What do you say that now?
I remember that day.
So
it was
clearly.
like the day when the Challenger exploded, when OJ,
put his hand in a glove.
Chased. Yeah. No, when he was being chased in his white Bronco around Los Angeles.
Yeah.
I remember the day Helmut Newton passed away.
No.
Yep. It was crazy.
Where'd it happen at?
He had a heart attack and he drove his Land Rover into a wall at the Chateau Marmont in LA.
No, is that where it happened?
Sunset.
No, is that where it happened?
Yep.
What year was that, Rob? Roughly.
geez, that must have been like 90, 97, late 90s.
Jesus, she done okay without him, didn't she?
Oh, dude, she was a powerhouse, man. She was a powerhouse.
Poor old Helmut. What a way to go.
Helmut.
Helmut. But the thing is, think on it, he must have been fairly rattling in the Land Rover well, the heart attack probably killed him.
No, he had a heart attack and it just like drifted into the 2004.
I watched
23rd of January 2004.
23rd. Well, I watched a program about a guy that was bitten by a snake in South Africa, and one of the things that the snake that ultimately gave you a heart attack, and that's how you died. And it gave him a heart attack. He lost control of the Land Rover, hit a tree, his chest hit off the steering wheel, and it started his heart again.
Wow, lucky him.
Lucky him. What do you think of that?
That's crazy.
But that's what they say now. There's that advice if you're by yourself and you have a heart attack, you have to throw yourself against something. Cough. Like that there.
Keep wearing your masks. People, keep wearing your masks.
Why at Halloween?
Okay.
At Halloween?
No, all the time.
Don't
Don't think that just because you've got a vaccination that you are impervious to the South African, Brazilian, and all these other variants. Yeah. Yep.
What did Boris say? He'd rather see the bodies piled high.
Yeah.
Huh?
I don't understand.
Well, that tells you where we're at. It's capitalism or bust, isn't it?
Yep.
They can't continue anymore, so they're going to watch as you think on it. How could it not be peaking now or spiking or whatever?
It will be. In the next 2 weeks, dude. Yeah. It'll be insane. It'll be insane.
Everybody's out, just act normally.
I'm wearing my mask. I'm wearing my ventilator.
Well, I wear mine.
I look like an idiot, but I don't care.
I wear mine every day.
Yep.
In work.
One I gave you?
No, I have another. Well, the one similar to the one you gave me, yeah. The film guys.
Is it seal?
Yep. It's all
good.
Proper and particulars to be yawning now. Listen to that.
Are you yawning again, dude?
What time is it? It's 20 past 9.
It's your bedtime. Oh, I'm so old.
And I'm up
Okay, so I've got another story for you.
Tell me. Shit.
So you heard, what was it, last year or the year before, they came out with this ultra black material?
Yes.
That absorbed 99.965% of visible light.
Yeah.
And that artist, what was his name? Amish Kapoor.
Oh yeah, did
he owned it basically.
Yeah.
You weren't allowed to use it because it was his.
Yeah. Somebody else has made it.
Yeah, the Vantablack it was called.
Yeah.
Well, there's another company, a Japanese company that make the visible light absorbing flock.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
It is 99.5% light absorbing.
Beautiful.
Yep. And it comes in a 950 millimeters, so just 950 centimeters, or 95 centimeters, just shy of a meter wide. And you can get it in different lengths up to 20 meters.
Good gracious.
Yeah.
Is that in case you want to hide your car?
No, if you want it in the studio, dude. Think about it.
No, I know.
You can throw all the light you have against your subject. Like, just keep piling lights on.
Yeah. And nothing's been reflected off.
And nothing is on the background. Nothing. So can you imagine cutting that person out?
Yeah, God.
Like, how easy is that? That's crazy easy.
Super easy. Easy peasy.
Yeah. So you can just throw lights all over the place. You don't have to worry about spill on the background because the background is absorbing it all.
Would you have to do it in sheets if it's only 95 centimeters?
Wow, yeah.
You have to drop.
Yeah. So you'd have to have it fused. You'd have to get it fused together. So I priced it out, 95 centimeters by 20 meters, delivered to the UK. How much?
Oh, God, I'd say it's...
Now, I'm not sure about customs and duty. This is just delivered.
650 quid.
It's coming from Japan, remember.
Oh.
The other side of the globe.
The
flat globe.
800 pounds.
Because it's flatter.
Of course it is. We all know it is. We're not stupid. If Edwin Poots thinks it is, I think it is.
How much do you think, Chris?
850 pounds sterling.
260 pounds.
Shut the front door, Rob.
Isn't that crazy?
God.
That's so affordable.
So affordable.
I'm actually thinking about doing a black wall at the studio.
How would it travel if I was going to set it up outside? How would it think it would be crinkly? It wouldn't matter if it was crinkly. You wouldn't see the fucking crinkle.
Well, the thing is it doesn't. I think it's a very delicate material.
Okay.
So you can't really be folding it. You can't be washing it. It's like once you get it, it just needs to be wherever it's going to be.
Okay. But what happens, Rob, if I had, let's say let's say the car could take, I don't know, a 3 meter by 95 or 94, and I folded it. I did folds. I folded it in itself, concertina-like, and then took it and had a way of putting it up. God, it'd be great.
Yeah, it might be okay.
It'd be great, wouldn't it?
But the thing is, dude, somebody's going to come out with a 99%
No, I know.
light absorbing one that's much more durable.
Yeah.
And that will be your godsend. That'll be the one that every photographer is going to use because you can just keep throwing light at it.
And it's not.
You don't have to worry about it. How great is that?
There's going to be nothing. Well, yeah. In fairness, your brown velvet in the studio is pretty darn good, Rob. Mm-hmm. It isn't bad. Sure, it's not.
It works well. Yeah.
It definitely works well.
But you're always aware of that any spillage is going to catch a sheen, a little sheen.
Yeah.
You know, that might be. I bet you that's like 60%.
But hold on. My guy that does my cutting out. Oh dear.
Oh yeah.
They're not going to be happy with that.
Why?
What's doing them out of work?
It'll be easy for them.
Yeah, but it's doing them out of work because then I could do it.
Yep. You go into Photoshop. You select your selection tool.
Just touch it.
And after you select your selection tool up at the top in the middle on the bar, it'll say select subject. All you do is select the subject, and it's going to outline your subject.
But think of that.
Second.
Think of that. That's it. They could even be wearing a black suit because. You know, it's going
because you can just hit the sides.
You can hit the sides
with light. And you just get a little glint.
I think that's
that's
the best story we've ever had.
On their 40% absorption, black suit.
Rob,
it's going to separate off the 99%.
It sounds so brilliantly exciting.
It is.
And because I often think I'd like.
All I need to get is some work, and I can buy one. I can buy some.
You have work, Rob. You have work. You have work.
How are we doing on time here, Chris?
I don't know, Robert. 31 minutes it says on my phone, but we rang each other way before, didn't we? Because we all.
I think we're almost done. Here.
No, we're not, are we?
29. I think you're done.
No, I'm not. I'm gonna buy the A9. Just gonna buy another A9. Sort of.
Are you?
Yeah, okay. Definitely. I am. That's me. Decided. Okay. Just decided.
Bye, Chris.
No, Rob, don't go. Rob, you like what my screensaver? And if you see it, you'll like it.
Okay. It'll be a good one.
Mm-hmm. Definitely.
Cool. I'll see you next week. Are you blowing kisses at me? Or is that gone? We're gone.